Hello, viewers. I decided to, on a lark, to buy a Deep Space Nine, which I ain't seen in years. So this makes for an interesting question. How good is stuff compares to back when this was made to now? Well, as you see, this is basically how it arrived, right here, with the little plastic Enterprise D, the docking pylons. The only thing is that originally in its box, the this is called the communications antenna, and these were actually separated off of the station. And here's the stand. I brought some of my ships from my room. Deep Space Nine is something of an interesting series. Let's put this station together. Because when they were making the series, they basically didn't exactly coordinate on scaling of anything. Which means that which basically means the Defiant and the station itself changed scale surprisingly frequently.
Tom?
Yeah, I can hear that all in here.
Yeah. I wasn't talking to you.
Yep. So, once I got the station all the way put together, then we'll take a closer look at it and see what detailing they put on. Well, I guess you call it the last Star Trek product, at least prior to its, I don't know what to call Star Trek, how it's doing right now.
Oh.
Also, interesting tidbit is, what makes these design most unique is they got the battery, one battery in each docking pylon connector. Okay, here's the stand. Okay, so newer ships has one button which then cycles the sounds. Back when these were made, they would have 4 buttons to do each, or 3 buttons to do each sound separately. So that was the phaser, that's the track beam, torpedoes, docking bay. Okay, let's take a look at what came in here. I did pre-check this. Here's the little plastic Enterprise. Phones, they just don't know when to quit. Okay, here's a little Enterprise D that came with it.
Yes.
Detailing on it's actually quite impressive for its day. Look at that. The Enterprise used to frequently dock like that.
I gotta go because I got James waiting at my house. I can't.
The toy has it's got 2 opaque holes here, which then
Okay, bye.
goes on here like so. And for those of you who might be too young to know,
Are they coming over?
No, I gotta go to my house.
It came-
I have to get my insulin.
it came with this.
In
Create
here?
an alien contest form. So if you had bought this station when it first came out, you could have entered and created an alien contest, which you could have won $500 in a Star Trek Deep Space Nine action figure collection. Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see this with the station. And then here's the assembly instructions, which shows the ops tower and the defense shield generator, how it slipped onto here. Mine are with it pre-connected, which I'm okay with that. And then back in the day when Playmates released them, they'd include little schematics. Yeah, this is all kind of neat stuff that it came with. And then here's your certificate of authenticity, which also came with each of the Playmates. So let's see what details we can find on here that was in the show. Here's a little rotational torpedo thing. And then the phase would like emit from up here or down here. I mean, so Let's where's the. Let's pull out my Android and take a look, Lou. Take a look at this. This was from the pilot episode of the Emissary of Deep Space Nine. So let's see if we can find the impulse thrusters, which I think these are them. They do have a look quite a bit bigger here. Here's a Defiant docked. And here's the Eagle Moss Defiant. Yeah, that's a little too big. Now, here's from the trading card battle game thing that's going on. That's quite a bit more closer. So that's quite it's quite interesting. We actually have it Defiant to scale with the station here. So then, let's see if we can find out. Okay. There's Defiant fighting the Hood. And then here's the Enterprise D docked. So this, I think this Enterprise D is actually too small. So let's take this off. Let's try the Hot Wheels Enterprise D, which is, that's too big. I need to get the Eagle Moss Enterprise D and compare it. But now, here's the Hood and the Enterprise D, and then there's the Enterprise D. Yeah. And then that's a perfect example of how off to scale Deep Space Nine actually was. See? That means Defiant should be quite a bit smaller. Alright, a little backstage information for those of you who don't know. The problem with Deep Space Nine was that the effects crew, the people who was actually doing the miniatures, didn't actually coordinate on scaling of anything on Deep Space Nine. That's why the Defiant itself changes scale so much. So, something for y'all to, just to teach y'all something new. I'd have to admit though, for the age of the station, this is quite impressive. Quite impressive. Here's a runabout landing pads, the docking pylons, the outside docking ring. For those of you who wonder, and here's where the habitat ring is. That's where all the people and them does their. You see where Quark's bars would be like in here, and then you got up here the ops. Also, I read online that Deep Space Nine was supposedly powered by a fusion reactor, which would actually be down in here. So, there you have it. A close look at a fairly old piece of Star Trek history. Does it hold up? Irony is that this is how long ago I had this. I remember this actually being bigger. That long ago I had this. I remember it being much bigger. So, there you have it. Deep Space Nine by Playmates Toys. As always, Patreon page is below. Just some random backstage information. That's all I had for you. Now, I do remember this was released after the Dominion War storyline had started. I still think it would have been cooler if they had actually gone and used the studio models. So, making replicas as far as I can tell. So, there you have it. Thanks for watching. As always, have a good one. And sorry about the phone ringing. Patreon page is below. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. Who knows? I might do something different if you comment some idea for something. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye bye.